Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy hump day, happy Wednesday, happy technically almost Friday to everyone. Okay, I can't wait for the weekend because I will be off work until the 5th, and it is like I'm just waiting. Okay, I'm just waiting to not have to go into the office anymore. Okay. But again, I hope everyone had a great day today. It is summertime here in Michigan. For some reason, child, it was below freezing and today it was like 30 something degrees. It's gonna be like 40 degrees. I'm like, I don't know what is going on, child. I did not do a thumbnail, y'all, but it'll be a thumbnail up on the replay. I couldn't, my brain wouldn't get it together, child. So again, no thumbnail for the live. Okay, but there will be one for the read of the play. You know what I'm saying? So make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on social media and all that stuff. And on the comments in the comment section and everything or whatever. But again, hello to everybody. Hello to the people, y'all. Hi. Okay, hello to everybody. Hello. Come on, I realize. Real life. Okay. Real life, and all of that stuff. Look, when I say I can't wait, I can't wait. Look, don't call me, don't text me. I don't care if all of management's gone. I am the last person that anybody should call. Leave me out of it. Okay. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all like my look? I'm on Santa's petty list. I hate that because I'm so close now. Y'all can't see what my shirt be saying. But yes, I'm on Santa. Wait, hold on. Wait, okay. I'm on Santa's petty list. I love this sweatshirt. Okay. I want to wear it every day. I can't, but I might wear it again tomorrow on camera. Okay. Because I'm petty. And I'm on the list. Okay, I'm petty and I'm on the list. Okay. And then I wore that shirt yesterday. So y'all know I told y'all when I take my shirt off. It's right behind me. Okay. But again, I had thumbnails up on Monday. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, what I didn't. I did not have a thumbnail for Monday. But I told y'all even then, it may not be a thumbnail on the live. Okay. But I'm gonna make one for the replay. Okay. So we had a conversation on Monday. Okay. So if y'all have not seen Okay, the other contents or whatever, go watch them. Okay. And if you're watching the replay of this, you should see a thumbnail. Okay. And because I'm nice, I post a thumbnail on the community tab for y'all to see. Okay. But how y'all doing? How was everyone? Okay. Okay. Look, I'm on Santa's petty list. I'm on Jesus' petty list. Okay. I'm probably on my boss's petty list. I know I'm on him's petty list. I'm on everybody's petty list. Okay. But I feel like it is not that much stuff to get into, right? However, we gonna still get into some things, okay? Because the petty list that we're all on, whether it's Santa's, Jesus, Jesus, or whoever it may be for you, okay, Buddha, okay, I don't know who everybody follow around here. I be on Jesus's list or the text. He be like my child, stop, and I'm like, but Jesus, I can't stop. And then and then so yesterday, a little quick work story. Yesterday, I had to have supervision with one of my employees and whatnot, and it was a very interesting meeting. Okay, where I had to put the law down. Okay, to what's gonna happen, Ryan, whatever. And so today, when I walked in, and I said, good morning, so and so. Good morning. And I was like, bitches, why is she saying all weird when she talking to me? And so when I walked past her a second time and had to go, have another conversation, I had my on. I had this shirt on, and I was like, you know what, Jaylee, that's real petty of you, because she may think it's for her, but it ain't. I just like the shirt. It's new, and I hadn't worn it, and it was pink, and I had the matching headband, okay, and I had the red lip or whatever. So walking into work and talking to people with a shirt that say I'm on Santa's petty list, while telling them what to do, it ain't like this bitch is petty. Yes, she is. Okay. I don't make the rules. I follow them. I do make some of the rules, but I digress. Okay. But yeah, we don't have that much to get into, but I can't wait to do a thumbnail because I already have it in my head how I want it to look, but I want to find the right pictures. Okay. But I want to go ahead and get into the things, because we're not going to be that long, y'all, because we all want to chill out and whatnot, because that is, and I do like because I'm closer, even in the smaller box, you can see me more. Okay. Now I could put myself in the bigger box, okay, and be here with it. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that, because when I'm in the smaller box right here, it's still you can still view me. You can still see me. Okay. But yeah, I want to get in. It's a lot of stuff today. Okay. Look, and this is the thing. This is the thing. When I was not a manager, but I had the respect as if I was. I like that because I could just blame other people who had to put down the law. And now what I have to be like, well, no, it's this, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I have to also explain to people, bitch, I just work here as well. Okay. And my rule of thumb as a manager is, if you are doing your job, and if I ask you a question, if I give you an assignment and you get your work done and I don't have to ask you nothing, I don't bother you. Okay. I fully I fully allow people the leeway to, you know what I'm saying, not have a bothersome old micromanager ass manager bitch. I'm not that person at all. But when you don't have what I need when I need it, and I gave you ample time to get the shit done, and I then asked you a question, and we talked on the 4th, and bitch, it's the 16th, and you ain't got it done, I'm not going to be, oh, it's okay, because it's not okay, bitch. I gave you 12 full days to do it and get it. I ain't asked you not one question in 12 days. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. Okay. If whenever I ask you, is this done, is that done, or whatever, and then it's always something with you, then yes, you're gonna always get it from me. You wanna know why? Because I can't trust that if I leave you to your own devices for 12 fucking days, that you couldn't do the one fucking thing you had to do for me. That's your job, and I'm not gonna do it for you at all. No, no, no. But in this conversation of our supervision meeting, I'ma say I asked her to do this shit on the 4th. It's the 16th. It ain't done yet. Dot, 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 dot. We'll discuss again on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. It's a child, bitch. If you have me as a person that manages you, you don't have nothing to worry about. As long as you're not breaking no rules, breaking no laws, you are respectful, and you get your job done. I'm not bothering you. You want a day off? I don't care. Vacation approved. 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 I don't care. I don't care. You come in a little bit late. Okay, cool, fine. Is your work done? But when you are not doing what you're supposed to do, and it's a consistent situation that you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, don't get pissed at me because you ain't doing shit. Even, you know what I'm saying? That's how I am. Okay. Like if I email you, bitch, respond back to my email. Because when you don't, and I say respond back, bitch, because you will then say, why didn't you email me? Yes, I did 4 times. 4. So anyway, my on set is petty list shirt today was it me being petty? It wasn't me being petty. It wasn't me being petty. Because I was looking through my closet for something to wear. And I said, oh, this new, pop the tag. Had no idea that when I was gonna walk in and say good morning, so and so and so and so and da, 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 I would get met with a little attitude as hello. Bitch. Vacation denied. Okay. I'm playing. Anyway, look, hold on. So at our organization, we text. I've been at my Facebook employment for 10 years, and I have been extremely lucky to have great, because I know I can be a bitch. Because I'm a stickler for don't bother me if you don't need to bother me. You know what I'm saying? So once people figured out Jaylee is not mean. However, I'm also not friendly to strangers. So I will be professional and cordial, but we're not gonna be a key. I'm not gonna key with this anybody. Okay. So we text, and I'm like, person, I'm running late today. I'm gonna take a 2 hours to leave. Or, hey, I ain't coming in. I got a headache. And they be like, okay, we don't, we not even, you know what I'm saying? They be like, I ain't got time for that at all. Okay. I don't question nothing. But I would look, I take sick days, vacation days. I come in when I feel. But I get my work done, and no one can ever say, bitch, I have my annual eval. We do our annual appraisals, and you can get from a 1 to a 4. No one ever gets a 4. Because no one's perfect. Okay. I think it was a 3.4 total. And my boss was like, I have no notes. I have no suggestions. Like, you work Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I might get to that level just to where I know that you know your job and I ain't got to worry about you. But some of them people under me, I have to worry about them. And I'd be like, you, I got a good child. Anyway, child, all off topic. Okay, all off topic. Where do I want to start? It's, you know what? I feel it's so much random stuff that I was saving. We're gonna say Tamar asked for last, but let's start here. We're gonna start with some of the foolish shit going on around the world because I always tell y'all, even in celebrity news, when there ain't nothing going on with celebrities, these fools in life is entertainment. So, here in Michigan, in Macomb County, was my county actually, two Macomb County men are facing felony charges. Okay, because they attempted to interfere with a court-ordered DNA test. Okay, to figure out who the daddy is. Okay. The prosecution said, child, look, Mark McCracken, first of all, one of the people in the bottom picture looked like they could possibly do crack. Okay. Now I'm not saying crack has a look, but crack has a look. Okay. Crack, meth, all that shit. So Mark McCracken, 34 Clinton Township, and Derek Harrison, 36 Roseville, were arraigned, okay, because allegedly they worked together to undermine the testing process. The DNA test ordered by the court to determine if McCracken was a bio daddy, okay, because they was like, hey, if you're a bio daddy, some child support would be due. So take this test so we can figure it out. Okay. However, okay, McCracken had Harrison act like him to take the DNA test so the test will come back negative. I said, bitch, first of all, what? What now, why would you do that? Okay. On September 12th, 2025, Harrison allegedly signed in at the Macomb County building, using McCracken's name and submitted his own DNA test, okay, while claiming to be McCracken. Okay. Harrison was arraigned on Monday, December 1st, and McCracken was arraigned on December 10th and whatnot. They both have been tried for tampering with evidence, a felony, okay, punishable by up to 4 years in prison. Okay. I was like, no, now, first of all, now, now why would you do that? But now I do wonder: has anybody else ever done that? Has anybody else ever sent somebody else to take the DNA test so that they will come back and say you are not the father? You come on now. You chose to duck and dodge child support, and now you're gonna have you're a criminal. Okay, you a whole criminal, child. You know them, Tina. You know them, girl. Yeah. Okay. But I'm like, now why would you do that? It ain't even. I'm still wondering which is which. Because did the rec? Because look, one person looked regular, and the other one looked like he just woke up from a crack binge. Okay, and I don't know why he looked like he. I don't know why. Okay, the one in the white shirt, he looked dirty. Like was he tackled? Was he chased down? But you wanted to child. And what if you just wasn't the father? That means you know you the daddy. Okay, when you hire or have somebody else take a DNA test for you, that means more than likely you know you the daddy, and you just don't want to pay child support. Okay, but now guess what? Prison, prison. Okay, that's now. Why would you do that? Okay, now more again. We have look. What I love about the JayBirds here is we have a good time watching the foolishest shit. Yes, the foolishest. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm making one. We watch the foolishest shit around here because now why are you in church acting like this? Okay, so this is also why everyone do not need to live stream their church services. Okay.
You come in and try to get some help. And then this right here gonna really shock you. This right here gonna really shock you. Mm-hmm. Get what else they come to church doing?
What?
Being gay.
Being gay?
Yeah, you gotta come here being gay. Bring a little gay spirit in him. Yeah, walking past like this. Yeah. Yeah, you at church being gay. How dare you? Want to get tight, deep undercovers. You feel me? Got these undercovers scattered throughout here. I got a couple y'all be looking at me.
Undercover scattered around. Why undercovers?
Telling you, boy, you ain't gonna stick nothing at me.
So while he's up there talking, they went to break. Mm-hmm. Somebody, child, it's like, yeah, they being gay. These gay motherfuckers, they being gay. Took that man to break. Because he round there fussing and cussing about gay people.
Come in and try to get some help. And then this right here gonna really shock you. This right here gonna really shock you. Get what else they coming to church doing? Being gay! Yeah, you gotta come here being gay. Bring a little gay spirit in him. Yeah, walking past like this. Yeah. Yeah, you at church being gay. How dare you? Want to get tight, deep undercovers. You feel me? Got these undercovers scattered throughout here. I got a couple y'all be looking at me. I'm telling you, boy, you ain't gonna stick nothing at me.
We're going to take a little 10-minute break. We have to get him off the stage. Look. How many gay people is in the church to where you had to go up to the pulpit and say, hey, y'all being gay, y'all ain't gonna stick nothing in. I'm like, sir, ain't nobody sticking nothing in you. What are you talking about? I'm happy it wasn't your uncle because it's possible. Okay, but hi. But I need no one should be in church worried about the gay people. Okay, not at all. Because it doesn't really matter. Okay, and then that 10-minute break.
Supposed to be coming in and try to get some help. And then this right here gonna really shock you. This right here gonna really shock you. Get what else they coming to church doing? Being gay!
Why you say it like that? Is you upset? He probably gay. He probably like penis. Now, first of all, I like penis. It's great. It's fun. Okay. It's fulfilling. I like it. Why do you care what somebody else wants? Unless somebody has tackled you down and tried to make you gay, calm the fuck down, sir.
Yeah, you gotta come here being gay. Bring a little gay spirit in him. Yeah.
What a gay spirit? What's a gay spirit? I mean, is it what's
walking past like this? Yeah. Yeah, you at church being gay. How dare you? Want to get tight, deep undercovers. You feel me? Got these undercovers scattered throughout here. I got
the undercover scattered. First of all, are they army? What do you mean? Anyway. Y'all stop being upset with gay people. It ain't worth it. Okay? Because if they gay, let them be gay. Okay? They don't want your penis. Okay? Now, church people.
Or my request. And I've not done this in probably 20 years ago. But Lord said, I want to make a multi-millionaire out of someone, but they have to sow $10,000.
God said that? Jesus? My Lord and Savior?
He said they have to do that within 90 seconds.
God said that? Jesus. He put us on the time clock? 10,000.
If you're going to do it, get it now, write the check. If you do this, God said, I'm going to make you a multi-millionaire.
And if I don't get my money back, okay, if my money ain't quadrupled to make me a multi-millionaire, okay, who do I complain to? You or Jesus? Because that means somebody lied. And I don't want to call Jesus a liar. Okay, I don't. But if I don't get my money back,
it was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
And I didn't need to know who to contact. Do I pray about it or I come knock on your door.
There's a person in here. You sold that within 90 seconds. It should be less than that. God said, I'm going to show you my face. And I'm going to show you who I am.
So was God asking you to sow the $10,000 seed, sir? If he was talking to you, how do you know? Why are you telling me? If you had that conversation with our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, why are you putting me in it? Child, look, put me in it, because I'm like, if you talk to God and God said,
so now why am I in it? And you could have did it.
See how I get thrown in
because you never.
Because I'm like, sir, wait.
And for the rest of your days, everywhere the sole of your feet shall trod, you shall possess the land. And everything kalasupa, and everything your hand shall touch. I need 30 of you to get the $200. The person, if you're going to sow the 10,000, you will bring it up to Pastor Rockmore.
So you need 30 people to pay the 200. Okay, you just say 30 people. Okay, times 200. Okay, that's $6,000. Okay, you then want the one person to pay the 10. Hold on. Okay, 16,000. Sir, are you about what you trying to buy? That cocaine. Okay, that cocaine. You was up here trying to. You owe the plug. Out here scamming, Dion. This scheming. I said, no, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And then say, God said do it in 90 seconds. First of all, it take longer than 90. I can't write a check that fast. I got to pull out my checkbook. Okay, flip to the right page, get my pen, sign my name, remember how to spell all the numbers. Right, where my 40K? Where my money at? I might do, because look, I can't lie on God. Okay,
Bishop, and you will get your release in Jesus' name. Everyone else get $200. I want you to do it, women, especially who've had a difficult moment, and get in the center aisle.
Especially the women in the center aisle.
I will not beg, but I will not stop till there's 30 there as fast as possible. Or my request. And I've not done this in probably 20 years ago.
You're lying. You sound like last Easter.
But Lord said, I want to make a multi-millionaire out of someone, but they have to sow $10,000.
He was talking to you. When he said someone, you should have said, I am him. Okay? Not this him. Okay? Not that him. But if God told you, sir, that someone is supposed to sow a $10,000 seed, you should have replied, God, I am him. Jesus, it is me. Let me sow the $10,000, Jesus. Let me this. Okay, let me do this right here, Lord. I got you, Jesus. But you want to say, oh no, God said somebody else. Okay. Look, hey, if you pay the 10, get my cut. Okay. But I'm like, why would you do? I'm like, what?
He said they have to do that within 90 seconds.
Now, I feel like God ain't up there counting the time. I don't think it's clocks in the heaven. I don't think it's clocks. I don't think so. I don't think God knows what 90 seconds is. God ain't on nobody's time.
If you're going to do it, get it now, write the check. If you do this, God said, I'm going to make you a multi.
He told you that, and you chose to ignore God and ask someone else for the money.
Millionaire. There's a person in here. You sold that within 90 seconds. It should be less than that. God said, I'm going to show you my face. And I'm going to show you who I am.
I'm going to die? Because when I see God's face, I feel like it'll be when I'm up in heaven. I'm just saying.
And for the rest of your days, everywhere the sole of your feet shall trod, you shall possess the land.
So he didn't want you to possess no land. Okay.
And everything kalasupa, and everything your hand shall touch. I need 30 of you to get the $200. The person, if you're going to sow the 10,000, you will bring it up to Pastor Rockmore.
Oh, who? So what? Where my 10K going though? Like, what is for? I think again, churchgoers. Jesus does not want anyone causing a havoc. Okay, I need y'all to stop acting like if God told you to do something, then you should do it. Don't you tell God? No. That was y'all time. I ain't got 10K. No, do it in there in 90 seconds. Anyway, hold on. I gotta find something else. Oh, well, first, no, not that one. Where is it? I be saving so much shit. I be confused. Oh, right here. Okay. Speaking of money. Speaking of the monies, okay. 3 Detroit men are facing multiple felonies. Multiple, meaning more than one. Okay. Following a counterfeit currency investigation. Now, first of all, I ain't know motherfucker still made fake money. I did not know that people still had the audacity to make the fake money. You know, I would be terrified, okay, to be in someone's store or someone's establishment paying with fake money, and then it's figured out that I have the fake money, and then I'm arrested with the fake. I would be like, bitch, what? I gotta go to jail? Because to me, the one person it would not work for would be me. Okay. But per the Canton police, okay, they're looking into there was an increase in counterfeit hundreds, okay, hundreds, okay, passed through business in November. This is similar incidents happened in Township, Northfield. Why y'all doing all that? Okay. Anyway, they found out they traced the source of the counterfeit money to a house not in Detroit. Oh God. Every time I see, it's a different city. It's not Detroit. It goes back to my hometown. Okay. They traced the money to the block of Salem Street in Detroit. The counterfeit bill linked to the residents were passed at nearly 50 locations. Across 8 counties in Michigan. They had a search warrant. Okay, they took in 26-year-old Darian Daniels. 24-year. Wait, is it the same name? Hold on. Wait. 26-year-old. Maybe it's Darian Daniels. 24-year-old Darian Daniels. And 25-year-old Renard Scales, all from Detroit. Now, first of all, the one in the big picture, he did it all. Okay, it's all his fault because he's smiling. Okay, it said during the search they found the counterfeit currency manufacturing operation, printers, chemicals, tools, specialized ink to produce fake U.S. currency, several firearms. Okay, I said it's stolen guns. Y'all stupid. Y'all have stolen guns, okay? The fake monies, okay? The equipment to make the fake monies all in one place. That ain't how you do shit. You don't know. You move it around. You gotta space it out. You can't be having it together, you stupid idiots. Okay. Now I said Darian Daniels, Darian and Daniel, Darian and Darren, both were charged with counterfeiting and possession of counterfeiting tools, which also multiple counts of felony firearms, scale and special charges related to counterfeit and possession of counterfeiting tools. Either way it go, y'all going to prison. Okay, they each have $100,000 bond. Okay, they own tether and home confinement. Y'all going to prison. Okay, look, they get look, child. If I can legally advise motherfuckers, I would, okay? Because people make the dumbest. I'm like, you're this stupid. Now, first of all, I'm like, how did y'all even like? Where do you order? Like how do you even be like, I need this kind of ink, this kind of paper? Okay. How do you even Google that shit? I feel like if you Googling how to make fake money, okay, if you Googling how to make what? No, girl, hold on. I refuse to have somebody in here with the name of titties on at the top. Okay, because I just feel like that's gonna get me flagged. Okay. So no tea, no shade to the person, but you gotta have some regular names around here. Okay, because I ain't trying to get flagged because the damn thing they titties on no. Okay. Either way it go, these three fools is going to prison. Okay, if they can make prison money. Okay, you cannot make fake money and think it will not be traced. You can't do it, and y'all too young to. But again, I also tell y'all these kinds of dumb scheming and scamming is what young people do. So hopefully they'll do about 10 years in prison. They'll get out and be good people in society. Who knows? You don't try to be doing that. Just try to look. My key point: if you committing a crime, don't put the stolen guns at the same location as the fake money. Wanna why? There's two separate charges. Okay, if the stolen guns was somewhere else when y'all got arrested, y'all wouldn't have no gun charges. It'll just be the money. I'm just saying. Okay, in Florida, crazy shit happens in Florida. A tow truck driver, okay, caught a felony. Why? Because he towed a car that had a kid in it. Okay, and even at the daddy saying, "Hey, bitch, my child is in the car," tow truck driver kept driving. I said, "No, what?"
Dispute over a car being towed turned into a nightmare for a man in Florida.
It happened in just seconds. A man in Sunrise, Florida was waiting for his food in a restaurant when just outside, this tow truck backs up and tows away his car. He runs outside, banging on the window, yelling that his 4-year-old daughter is still in the car. The dad chasing the tow truck, yelling for the driver, Sergio Suarez, to stop.
He looked guilty. Now look, I have never had my car towed before. I've never had, my car repoed. I don't know what that feel like. But I feel like if you are the repo man, you need to at least check the car to be sure no one's in it before you pull off. Because I believe you are not allowed to tow a car with a person in it. Okay? So that's strike one. Okay?
Oh, his kid in there.
But court documents say Suarez did not stop. That prompted the girl to jump out of the moving car and into the middle of the road. Her father says he ran into traffic to grab her.
Now, first of all, I'm suing tow truck people. I'm suing the tow truck driver. I'm suing the people who car I owe money for as well, because y'all sent this crazy individual to get the car and they damn near killed my child. Okay, you kidnapped my child, stole my car. My child had to jump out and roll or tuck and roll because your employee did not check the car to see if it was anyone in it. And when I said to you, bitch, my child is in the car, he ignored me and kept driving, speeding even.
Police body cam video shows the tow truck driver later being taken into custody and the father being handed back the keys to the car.
Is she okay? No? Yeah, she good, yeah.
His lawyer claims Suarez checked the car 3 times before towing it.
How? How did you check the car if a kid was in it?
He's now charged with child neglect.
The girl suffered minor injuries to her
Major.
arms and her leg.
Major. Trauma. PTSD. Kidnapping and a tuck and roll.
Dispute over a
And you can see the tow truck pulling up real quick.
car being towed turned into a nightmare for a man in Florida.
It happened in just seconds. A man in Sunrise, Florida was waiting for his food in a restaurant when
If you look, you see the tow truck back up and heist and pull.
just outside, this tow truck backs up and tows away his car. He runs outside, banging on the window, yelling that his 4-year-old daughter is still in the car.
So that means, nigga, Jesus, okay? You did not check the car, okay, at all. And child, we got to fight. Okay, we got to fight. You kidnap you probably a kidnapper.
The dad chasing the tow truck, yelling for the driver, Sergio Suarez, to stop.
Oh, his kid in there.
But court documents
He going so driving so fast.
say Suarez did not stop. That prompted the girl to jump out of the moving car and into the middle of the road. Her father says he ran into traffic to grab her. Police body cam video.
At least the daughter knew, hey, that ain't my daddy. Okay, I gotta go. Because for a 4-year-old to know, hey, get out the car, jump, tuck and roll.
Shows the tow truck driver later being taken into custody and the father being handed back the keys to the car.
Is she okay? No? Yeah, she good, yeah.
His lawyer claims Suarez checked the car 3 times before.
And his lawyer's a liar. Because right here is the court report. So Suarez admitted he did not check the car for occupants. La Bamba going to jail. Okay. Child neglect, child kidnapping. Okay. Just stupid shit. Because why would you anyway? Why people stupid? Why people dumb? Oh, dumb people. Stupid people. Okay. Coach, is it Sharon? I think it's Sharon. Okay, no, I don't know his name. So we know he already lost his job. Okay, well now they're saying there's an alleged long history of DV. I knew it was coming. Okay, child, I felt in my spirit. Okay, that it was going to be more accusations with this. Now we know he was fired from the coaching job at U of M. Okay, for fucking his assistants. Okay, and all that stuff. He went to the house, shot, and all that stuff. Well, it's more. Okay, it says per testimony during a December 12th complaint. Okay, police alleged that Sharon Moore had a long history of DV connected to the secret 2-year relationship with that white lady, not his wife, the other white lady. And I was like, Jesus. No. Okay. Now, a detective told the court that the claim came from the alleged victim attorney. Okay. So the girl's attorney. Now, I remember they told y'all when he went to her house and he had the butter knives and the scissors. She called her lawyer before calling 911. Okay. So now her lawyer is saying, oh no, there's a pattern, okay, of escalating behavior. Okay. It says the detective Jessica Walker that's testified that attorney Heidi Sharp called the emergency dispatch on December 10th, reporting that Moore was inside the client's apartment attacking her. So you called your lawyer and told your lawyer to call the police. Okay. I'm coming. Anyway, again, let's see. The lawyer said she called 911. Hey, Moore is in there at her apartment attacking her. He had been stalking her for months. Okay. The staffer cut off communication with Moore on December 8th. 2 days later, he came to the house. Okay. Entered without permission and refused to leave. He went over there because he probably paid rent. He pretty emotionally distraught and lately grabbed the butter knives. Okay. We know all that stuff. Let me see. But no, where's the stuff saying that he was? Now, see, this I don't like. Okay, because this here says Coach allegedly had a long history of DV. But where is that? Ain't what's being said here. All it's saying is he had went over there to talk to her and cuss her ass out because she broke up with him after stitching on him. He had the butter knives. But where is the long history of the DV? Because nowhere is it saying that the girl said, oh, he been beating my ass for years. So I want to know like where but either way it go. I knew in my spirit that it was going to be some kind of revelation of some kind of DV, some kind of harassment and whatnot. Okay. Just saying. So I don't know. We're going to see if there's any actual evidence that this man has a history of the DV, or if this is a ploy by her attorneys to make shit worse. Child. White women. Because I'm like, what do y'all be doing sometimes? Maybe y'all be real weird. I think there's one more crazy story. A Texas lady arrested because she was putting razor blades in fishing hooks and what?
Razor blades and fishing hooks found in Walmart baked goods, and now Biloxi police have arrested this woman.
Now she looked really guilty. Okay, she looked like she owns a lot of fishing hooks and razor blades.
3-year-old Camille Benson.
At first glance, you might think this is a piece of moldy bread. Well, it's something worse, much worse. That's a razor blade shoved into a bread loaf sold at Walmart in Biloxi. Why would somebody do this?
I'm not sure. It's a really strange thing to do.
Lieutenant Candace Young says this strange crime started more than a week ago, on December 5th at the Walmart Supercenter on CT Switzer. A customer found a razor blade in a banana nut muffin.
Store associates, combed through their merchandise. They couldn't find any other compromised items. Thought, hey, this is just an isolated event.
Like, how the fuck does that happen?
You were not contacted.
And we were not contacted at that time.
2 days later, on the 7th, a customer at the neighborhood Walmart on Pass Road found a razor in a loaf of bread. But police were not called until the 15th, after yet another customer at the Supercenter found razor blades in a loaf of brioche bread.
They did another sweep of their merchandise on display for sale and found multiple loaves of bread that were compromised with razor blades. They also,
now how the fuck?
At that time, found a muffin that had a fish hook in it. Somebody had poked those items through the plastic packaging.
So this wasn't an accident during manufacturing. This was willfully somebody.
Absolutely. They also combed through all of their merchandise in the back that's not displayed for sale and found nothing that was compromised.
You know how insane you have to be to go to your local Walmart and say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take some razor blades and put it in the bread. Like, bitch, what?
Miraculously, there have been no reports of injuries.
Razor blades and fishing hooks.
Now, they arrested 33-year-old Camille Benson, Texas, on Tuesday because it showed her exiting the store, and she was a person of interest. She was booked into the jail. She's been held on $100,000. Girl, first of all, for what? Like, for what, girl? People weird. People are weird, and it aggravates all my spirit. Because, bitch, if you, girl, let's not eat, I don't like bread that much. Fuck around, get stabbed. Wait, let me see. That's all the random stuff. Okay. I think it is. Now, the last story I want to get into that's like dumb. Okay. Do y'all know Tokyo Vanity? What happened around here? Let me see where she at. Y'all know her, right? She used to be on Love and Hip Hop, right? And so I guess she wants to be a food influencer now. I don't know why. But she had, I want to open up this one. Hold on. She had made a post. Okay. Where's the post that she made? Why can't I find it? Anyway, she made a post saying she had bad customer service from a restaurant in New York, okay? Or they got bad customer service, they not shit. She's complaining. And she put up a video. And I feel like, let me go to her page. Hold on. Is she on? Because I feel like it's a bunch of bullshit, okay? But this is her. Y'all remember her from Love and Hip Hop? You know, plus size girl. She lost a lot of weight. Okay. So she made a post talking cash money shit right here. Okay. Wait, what child? Yeah, right here you go.
I'm straight on cuts and slices, y'all. I feel like they got terrible hospitality, so we'll try it another time. Then my thing is, bitch, I really only fucking came to the cuts and fucking slices in motherfucking Manhattan because I was not going to be able to make it to the correct one. So I came all the way over here and then a bitch got an attitude. She got an attitude. That's what happened. And that's why I told y'all, when y'all send my recommendations, don't send me none of that Instagram shit. I don't want to go to none of that Instagram shit with no ego. I want to go straight to places with people who barely fucking speak English. They been cooking how they been cooking, wherever the fuck they been cooking at, however they been cooking. All these bitches got followers on Instagram and shit and hoes ready to get off work like I want to smack the shit out you. I don't like all that.
First of all, bitch, girl, bye. So I had seen this post because the store was like, hold up, bitch, hold on. But let me stop sharing. I want to show y'all one other thing. Because the store, I want y'all to be able to hear it. She then posted how the store owner sent her a message saying, hey, Tokyo, I deeply apologize for this inconvenience. I'm going to run the cameras back so I can rectify the situation. Give me a second to look at it. You know, blah, 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 blah. She also sent a voice note.
Hi, Tokyo. This is Ashley from Cousin Slices. I'm trying to respond back to you. I'm putting my baby to sleep, so you might hear her in the background. But I really apologize for your experience today. I think it got taken out of context after me watching the videos. And Matt tried to come out, Matt is our manager, and tried to rectify the situation. But I think at that point, you guys were already turned off from the situation. But if you guys would like to come back, I would love to take care of you guys and give you guys the real experience that we give everyone. It was the end of the night, and we do run out of pizza towards the end of the night. We don't like to overmake it because...
So again, bitch, you came in here 20 minutes before we close. We are a pizza place. We cook pizza, ho. You came in here 20, 30 minutes before closing time, wanting fresh pizza made. Okay. But I want to show y'all because, again, Tokyo put out her video claiming they was rude and mean and blah, 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 blah. Had no idea. Okay. They had their own cameras. Okay, now let's watch the whole thing. From the moment she wasn't even in the store long enough to be upset.
Hello. Pick up order?
Again, they close in like 20, 30 minutes. The girl said, oh, you here for the pickup order? No. Oh, okay.
So we have no, I'm waiting on the pickup order. Order the pickup and you don't have we close in like 20 minutes.
We close in about 20 minutes. You cannot go into a pizza place 20 minutes Before closing down, I'm asking for fresh girl. No. I hope I do not get flagged because of the damn music in the background.
Oxtail, chopped cheese, which is sweet teriyaki oxtail. Seafood Hawaiian, which is curry chicken. Sweet chili shrimp, curry shrimp.
So again, she's like, we have this pizza, that pizza, that pizza, that pizza, that pizza. You know, this is what we have available because again, we're about to close.
I mean, you could give me both of the type of oxtail you have. And what else is y'all? That's all we have to do. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. That's all we have because we're about to close.
Where you going? It don't matter. Like, you throwing me off. Like, you don't really have good, like, at the counter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would just like to get those right now.
So, again, y'all, she's only in there for a minute. Okay, she's been in there for a minute. You see, she's now pulling her phone out after being in there for less than 60 seconds.
Yeah, how you doing? Hey, did you?
And she's wiping her screen off because she's gonna go live.
I don't want to picture that, girl. I'm straight on Texas. I feel like I got terrible
Was in there for a minute, 90 seconds. Y'all, 90 seconds. And in 90 seconds, she did not order no food. Okay. Took more time to put her phone out and wipe the screen off to go live and say, I don't like them. Girl, what?
I'm straight on cussing slices, y'all. I feel like they got terrible hospitality, so we'll try it another time.
Now, at what point did you get bad service? At what point was she rude or mean to you? At what point did you, what do you mean? Your attitude was worse than hers? The fuck?
You said I had terrible hospitality. You said I had terrible hospitality.
Then my thing is, bitch, I really only fucking came to the cuts and fucking slices in motherfucking Manhattan because I was not going to be able to make it to the correct one. So I came all the way over here and then a bitch got an attitude. She got an attitude. That's what happened. And that's why I told y'all, when y'all send my recommendations, don't send me nothing.
So when people like to try to act like, oh, you know, oh, it's real negative, they was mean and rude to me, that ain't even what happened. That ain't even what happened. And the killer part is, if all anyone would have saw was Tokyo's video of her saying, oh, they was mean and rude to me, bad, because, oh, that was they? Was you tried to make people think they did something wrong to you, okay? Then posted this to make it seem as if, oh, the manager or the owner was on your side. She's like, no, she checked the cameras, and most owners will say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll try to fix it. It does not mean that you was right, bitch, because you were dead ass wrong. Okay, dead ass wrong. And what aggravates me is, now, first of all, I don't like her attitude. She thinking because she got some followers, she can go and start rating food. Now you're a food rater? You're a food rater now? Okay, that's what you do, girl. Get the out of girl. Look, hold on.
I won't go into full detail, but let me tell you something, ho, because I don't play with no motherfucking body. Show the motherfucking beginning of the video when we first walked in there, and show it from the other angle where you can see that motherfucking leaping lizard face with that fucking brick ass bonnet on her fucking head, sitting there at your motherfucking counter, supposed to be motherfucking selling pieces and serving. What the fuck going on? Bitch, I ain't go to nobody motherfucking shit and ask for nothing for free, because I'm not even no thrifty ass free type bitch.
Girl, how hungry were you? Because who can get that upset when you're in somewhere for 90 fucking seconds? You walk in, the first thing the girl said was, "Oh, you here for the pickup order?" You said no. You had the attitude. You had the attitude. Then when she said, "Oh, where you from?" To tell you which pieces to pick, bitch, you wrong, you wrong, you wrong, you wrong, you wrong on all fronts. Okay, on all fronts, the front and the back.
Fuck wrong with you, ho? I ain't ever asked for nothing for nobody for free, bitch. Fuck, I look like walking in your establishment and saying I don't want to pay. Bitch, is you dumb?
You left out and didn't buy nothing. So you did say, I don't want to buy nothing. I don't want that. You did, girl.
Ho? Fuck wrong with you? No, bitch. I walked in there and that whole attitude was stale. That bitch was mad because she was supposed to get off the clock and she thought we was the person picking up the fucking pickup order. That stupid stinking asshole asked us, did we have a pickup, and everything went to hell from there.
The fact that do you know we can see you? You know we can see that we can see the video. I am a firm believer in I don't go to anyone's job when they're closing. I'm not going to anyone. I'm not going to get a bowl of chili from Coney Island because I don't want to make anyone. I feel like if they're closing within 30 minutes, I ain't going. Because one, I don't want to piss somebody off who's supposed to get off work, and I gotta make more food or whatever it may be. But girl, you went, girl.
Fuck is you talking about, bitch? Show that whole face, bitch, and stop clipping the fucking video. If I come back up there and pap the fuck out you. Now look, bitch.
So I just need y'all to know, she ain't shit, and I mean that from the crevices of every part of my body. Okay, you trying to bully badass the situation as if someone did something wrong to you when we seen the video and it was you who was being an asshole to the people. You went in there with attitude. You was upset because they could not make your fat ass up on pizza. Now I'm a firm believer you should not go anywhere hungry because you're gonna get pissed. I would too. But you can't make it seem as if that girl did anything wrong to you. Because if she did have a bad attitude, when you was cussing and fussing, she would have replied. All that shit you said, she said nothing. If she was really a bad, rude person, why did she not react to nothing you said? If she had an attitude, why did she not have one with you? And if you get so triggered by faces, bitch, don't go anywhere trying to get something for stuff for attention. Because I don't like it when people try to play me like I'm dumb. And she put the video out trying to make it seem as if, oh, it was them.
I feel like they got...
You went live so fast. You went live before she got you for your order. So they said, you clearly said, actually, I don't want to pay for that. Pulled out your phone and tried to paint a false narrative for content. Our cashier was super kind and respectful, explaining she thought you were picking up your order. She went above offering great service despite our shortage, and you tried to give you a free ice fit for first timers. Hence why she asked you where you from. You responded back saying you throwing me off. Our manager came outside and gave you a free frozy and tried to do all that. Either way go, she on that bull stuff. And those are when I see people like, the Keith Lees of the world who review food or whatever, and they're nice to people. How did you walk in somewhere at the end of the night and then cuss and fuss and blow the whole house down like a big bad wolf? And when you're caught red-handed, being a mean, rude bitch, you want to cuss and fuss and then try to call the girl ugly. Girl. What did you expect? And even I know folks in New York, they may not be the most, I won't even say they're not friendly, because she wasn't not friendly at all. But you can expect someone to kiss your ass at closing time, bitch. That's the issue. And the moment she chose to pull her phone out and go live, without saying, hey, where's your manager? I have an issue. You know, you did not even try to make it a good experience. You instantly went live on IG trying to stunt and be a bully badass bitch.
Terrible hospitality. So we'll try it another time.
And she did it trying to, you know, like shame the store. And people know in this day and age of social media, whatever, bad reviews can get stores closed down, can get stores boycotted or whatever. If they did not have their own cameras or whatever, it could have easily been a he say, she say thing, and then the store gets a bad rap. So I hope her teeth fall out. I don't like rude people who are rude for no fucking reason. And you went to them people's location being a bitch and trying to paint a false narrative and get caught, and then you want to be like, oh, well, no, it's on you. Are they popular, Enigma, in New York? Hold on, let me scroll up. Hold on. Sure. Oh, $20 for a slice. Is it good? I'm trying to see, child. I want to know. I love the like pizza. Okay, but I don't like it when anyone tries to give a bad. For example, I followed a TikToker. It was a TikToker guy who did all the Bravo. He does what's his name? Oliver somebody. He does the TikTok reenactments of all the Bravo shows. And at BravoCon, 2 YouTubers had less than a positive interaction with him. I unfollowed him because I could see exactly what they meant and about why things felt off with him. And I'm like, I can't support that. So sometimes when somebody gives a bad review of somebody, they can lose customers, clients, whatever. So to be Tokyo trying to, you know what I'm saying, bully badass this place here and put a post up as if, oh, they had bad this and bad that or whatever, and then we see the actual footage, and it's a whole lie. Or they're very popular. Yeah, because first of all, if you work at any, I don't even go to a donut place at night because I'm like, they made all the donuts this morning. So there's probably nothing fresh. So whatever's left is what's left. So I can only give you one glazed donut at 7 p.m. because they're not making anything new and fresh. And so people do want to get off work on time, and it takes about 30 good minutes to cook a pizza. So this is what we have. I can't fix that for you, bitch. I can't. When I turn around the place around here, it's done. Oh, okay. See, and again, she said, "Hey, we closing." I thought she was going to pick up an order, a call in, but this is what we have. So I don't like Tokyo. Okay, she irks all my nerves, but she's always been the bitch. But I feel like this is an example of seeing her trying to lie for attention and clout, and it backfires. I hope your teeth fall out. I do. Y'all take 30 good seconds, child, and like the video and subscribe if you've done already. Okay. we are back. Where do I want to start? I feel like it's a lot of bull stuff to get into. Well, let's do. Well, child, Kandi said, "Divorce, please." Okay, Kandi said, "Please get me divorced immediately." Okay, I'm over this shit. Kandi was on my eyes are itching, y'all. Kandi was on her Amazon Live feed earlier, or maybe yesterday, and they asked her, "Hey, what you want for Christmas? Okay, if you can get anything on your Christmas list, what would it be?"
What's on your Christmas list this year? I was about to say a divorce, but that's what's on your. That don't sound quite festive.
Look, if a divorce would help the household, divorce.
What is on my Christmas list?
Divorce.
That don't sound quite festive.
While we was hoping that Kandi and Ty was around here, you know, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya, okay? This also to me means not that they're at odds, but it does mean Kandi wants this divorce to be done just so that, you know, because who wants to be like, you know what I'm saying, pulling and tugging during Christmas time, the new year? You kind of want to start the new year off fresh. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to start the new year off in a battle, okay, with your future ex-husband, okay, over the monies and over the businesses. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to have a fresh start, okay? I wonder if Kandi felt like I should have filed in June. So that maybe by like, you know, August, September, October, November, December, I could have been done. Okay, I think with her just not filing, it probably won't be done, you know what I'm saying, for a couple weeks, even a couple months, who knows? Because, you know, if Todd is still trying to, you know, fight the prenup, we shall see. But again, Ken, like, girl, I want to be free. Okay. What I want for Christmas? Freedom. Y'all, I wonder, because like when she sold a house, will Todd move into the outhouse? Like how it's gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when they brought up before during the marriage, the wedding special, a part of the prenup was if they were to separate or getting the divorce, I think Todd would have like maybe 30 days to get out. So I'm like, what Todd live? Because if I'm at the house, you can't be there either. Okay, get your own spot, bitch. But Kandi was like, I'm over it. I am over it. Okay. Child, Krishan ass went and got her blue face tattoo removed and was crying.
You okay?
Because it hurts.
Is it okay? Because half of it's almost gone.
No, do the big one.
I am doing the big one.
It burns.
So if anybody is thinking about getting a tattoo on your face of your man, don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Because going through it.
You want a break?
No, keep going. That's what I get. That's what I get.
Because getting the removal is just them basically burning your skin. So it is painful. It is painful. But I don't know why anyone would, child, this is stupid, okay? And when she said, this is what I get, it is. Yep. Okay. So she's going through and again, when you get those sessions take like a couple of sessions for it to fully go away. So she's starting the process to have it removed, which is great. But child, looking so pitiful. I hope, because I don't be wanting to report on that shit because it aggravates my spirit. You removing the tattoo from my face was huge accomplishment for me. I didn't realize how emotionally attached to it I was until today. I didn't go release so much trauma I've been carrying. It feels like I closed a chapter and I can heal it. Girl, look, I hope so. Okay, I hope the look, I was just about to say that the Krishan Blueface saga is done. Okay, unless somebody is arrested for sending someone to Jesus, which I am not putting out in the atmosphere. All I'm saying is anything they're doing, I don't care. Okay, but I felt like saying and showing y'all at least she's taking the steps to remove the tattoos of him on her. Okay, but getting a man's face tattooed on your face is the dumbest shit you can do. Okay, I don't mind people getting tattoos of people. Okay, you should always get them in a place that either can be covered up easily, is not too visible at all. But her getting that face on her face was stupid, and she's not paying for it.
Don't take mine, bro.
Girl,
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord God, it hurts. Lord God, it hurts. Oh, God.
And God, like, don't put me in this. I had nothing to do with you getting that. Child. Then had a baby by that man. She just stupid.
What?
It is stupid stuff. Anyway. Dallas Austin was on the Expeditiously podcast, okay, with T.I., okay? And you know, Dallas Austin is, now, first of all, Dallas Austin is Chili from TLC's baby daddy. He is a amazing producer. However, he also has, I think he spoke up for Diddy. I believe he wrote a letter in support of Diddy, like not getting a lot of jail time. But he told this story about Macy Gray.
Working in a studio with Macy, right? And
who's a phenomenal talent.
Macy Gray is incredible. I still love her.
Yeah.
But I'm working in the studio with her. And when I first started to work on a project, because you know she called me and said she wanted me to do it, so I go to LA. I take all my gear and all my stuff out there in the studio. And this was probably,
I don't trust people who do interviews in sunglasses. I don't. Once you sit down to have an interview and a conversation, and you are wearing glasses where I can't see your eyes, unless there is some kind of issue with your eyes, I feel like you're hiding something.
probably like the second, third day, but the people would always ask me, "Hey, is everything okay?" I'm like, yeah, am I missing something? Like, oh no, keep going, you're fine. You know, same night I'm in the studio, and she comes in the studio, and it's with another friend of ours, a girl, you know, and she sits next to me, and she sticks her hand in my pants, inside my underwear.
What?
Squeezes me, and then go, "Ooh, nice," and then take her hand back out my pants. Right?
What?
Now hold on, Macy, girl, did you do that? Macy Gray put her hand down Dallas Austin's pants inside his underwear and grabbed his dick.
And I was like, damn, I don't know how to feel right now.
I would feel upset.
Because I was like, damn, I felt like I feel a little bit of a bitch. At the same time, I feel a little bit violated at the same time. And then she was just, oh, nice. I kept doing whatever she was doing. And
so you weren't flattered?
No, it was like this. We're sitting in the studio like this. Everybody's in the room. It ain't no like, it's not a moment or nothing. It was just one of those things. I guess you just decided to do it.
Damn.
So
let me check out with.
Now, first of all, that's the definition of sexual harassment. Okay. And it's not, you can't be doing that, Macy, because we have to be honest. If Macy said that Dallas Austin walked in the studio, okay, and put his hands down her panties, okay, and played in her lips, we would be horrified.
What this man working with right quick? Let me see.
And I'm like, what? And so
What?
I'm like, but then I'm like, okay, how do I like, what do I do with this? Because
what did you do? I would love to hear the rest of the story.
So I was just like, I took that home with me.
You took that home with you
that night.
You cried in the car.
Cried in the car. It took me a couple of days to feel like I don't know how to feel about this shit.
Next.
That's the definition of sexual harassment. You can't be grabbing for penises, without the permissions.
Have somebody ask you, were you okay? What did you say?
Well, I don't see. I still can't answer it.
And the thing is the thing. Okay, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. And sometimes I feel like people who laugh at stuff like this laugh because it's something they would do. And they want to be like, well, when Macy did this, we thought it's like, no, that's wrong. Okay? Even though I think T.I. is an asshole, and that's awesome, you want to know this too, I still feel like we can't ignore the fact that if what he said happened, Macy Gray, who else has she done that to? Like, who else could she have possibly went and grabbed them? You know what I'm saying? Like, who else has she done? Is Macy Gray a serial dick grabber? So Macy Gray, you gotta respond, bitch. Okay? You have to respond. And again, T.I., because Dallas isn't really laughing. You can tell Dallas Austin still probably feels a way about that or whatever and whatnot. But T.I. laughing, to me, what that feels like is you have touched somebody in a way with no permission that you think is cool. So you find this shit funny, and I don't. Okay? Macy Gray, you gotta, what happened, girl? What did you, why did you do that? Okay, and for what reason? I just want to know. When I gotta scroll a little bit more, because I feel like it was child Kandi was in her full. Wait, the music. Hold on. Kandi is in her full swag bag. Okay, Kandi out here, her man, my man. Okay, her and Stefan Diggs is out here. He had a what was it called? It was Stefan Diggs' Wonderland Wellness Event for Women. Okay, they were getting like yoga classes, massages, crafting and whatnot. Okay, his mama was there too. I said, you better be out there giving back to the women's and to the mothers and the ladies. Okay, who need some pampering. Okay, and I'm happy Cardi to be put up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing if Stefan Diggs is having an event, but bitch, Cardi there too, ho. I can be Cardi B. Oh my God. 2 for person 1. Okay. But Cardi was out here looking so cute. Okay. And you know what I like about it is I like the fact that Cardi seems to be more relaxed. She seems a little less, I don't want to say aggressive, but I feel like with Offset, Cardi B probably had to be a little bit more on edge with him, because whatever. And that's Cardi was Stefan's mama. Okay, so hopefully that means the family like Cardi as well. Okay, but I like that we see a softer side to Cardi. You know what I'm saying? That she's showing up at these events to give back as well. Okay, she seems, in a happy, healthy place. Okay, just had baby Diggs. Okay, they were doing some yoga together. Okay, her little ponytail, child killer outfit and whatnot. And I appreciate the fact that Stefan was already doing these things before he got with Cardi and how he's incorporating her in it as well. I love that. You know, the digs deep foundation, okay, giving back to the people, the kids. Oh, Cardi B, look at this signature Cardi B. Oh my God, Cardi. And it's cute because the kids also get a bit of a, you know, an added, you know, Christmas, you know, what's and never. You know, do some little yoga, okay, crisscross applesauce. Baby, I got crisscross applesauce. Yes, it's cute. You know, so you know we're gonna love when we see our people together. You know, Cardi with Stefan, you know, Megan with Clay. You know what I'm saying? All the girls are here doing the because they were dating at the last Met. They were together then. Because if you Cardi, let me see, because Cardi had posted a picture. Hold on, Cardi B. Because Cardi don't have many pictures up. So the last Met Gala, they were a couple because when Cardi had made a post, and I just don't know if she still has it up from last year. I'm so fucking nosy. But not last year, it was early this year, not last year. But boom. So you know, this was the Met Gala, you know, from this year, from May. Okay. So when Cardi, where is it? Oh, it ain't up here no more. But she had made a post of herself. Maybe it was in her stories after the fact, but she made a post of herself and she was in the coat that Stefan wore. She was just in that. So I want to see what they're gonna do for the Met, you know, next year. For sure. I don't know who Winter is. Okay. But you know, there are these allegations against Trey Songz or whatever, and I guess she assumed that no one believes the allegations about Trey Songz, and she said this.
The whole Trey Songz situation is so disheartening to me. Because why does it take so many people for y'all to believe women? Why do y'all hate women so bad?
Who was y'all?
That everybody gotta be lying on this man.
Who said they lying?
Nobody is lying on this man. If anything, more people are too afraid to come forward about this man.
I just wonder, does she remember that us, the Black delegation, we believe Trey Songz was on some bullshit when Keke Palmer said she felt unsafe with him at that party at his house. So to me, the first person I remember coming forward with some Trey Songz allegations was Keke Palmer. And I believe Keke Palmer ever since then. So I don't think that no one believes stuff about him. Because which I do. I don't support that man at the all. Okay. So don't be saying we don't. What you mean? Who the fuck is we? We don't trust that man. Do not be in a room alone with Trey Songz. Hell, don't. Stop. My point is. Oh wait. Winter accused him of abuse years ago, and people said she was lying. That's why she said, "Oh, okay, okay." What your girl filed the charges? Now, was she before Keke Palmer? Because I don't recall, but maybe because I don't know her, so I didn't hear about it or whatever. But yeah, the first person I remember was Keke. So I don't know if she complained before or after Keke. And if her point is no one believed, because the thing is you can't say no one believes anything if they did not believe you. Say that. Say when I told y'all what happened with me, y'all did not believe me. Like I feel like when you are like be direct. You know what I'm saying? Because when more stuff comes out about him, and just say like, hey, when I said blah blah boo, y'all didn't believe me. No one believed. It's like no. For me, I believe y'all. Because Trey Songz, the fact that he still gets in trouble to this day, to me, Chris Brown was smart. Chris Brown was out here fooling for years. And he recently was like, I gotta stop tripping. Okay, so Chris, he know I gotta sit the fuck down and mind my business and this ain't songs. Whereas Trey Songz, to me, he out here being a villain. Okay, being a villain and not growing up and not admitting to and being held responsible for his fuck ups and his actions. But yeah, girl, we believe you. I do. Okay. The girl, blonde girl, okay, who got sued by Megan and who she lost, okay. She lost a lawyer. Her lawyer had to recuse himself from a case because why? Malako can't pay. Look, there's nothing more humiliating and kind of like karma is when one of your lawyers say, you know what, I have to withdraw. Why? Because she can't pay. Okay, she don't have the money to pay me, so I have to walk away. So again, girl, you owe the lawyer some money, you owe Megan some money. Okay, sometimes I need people to don't do stuff you can't afford to do. Okay, and you don't want no lawyer bill plus a Megan bill. Okay, be a girl, get you some money. I'm so petty. What I want to go to next, y'all. Oh, let's go. Let me do Young Thug and them. Now I have a few. Oh no, wait, y'all. Look, I saw this, right? I saw this. Now y'all know we love a good verses, right? Okay, and I keep seeing verses posts like, oh, who could 50 single up against? Oh, who could T.I.? I keep seeing that. But when I heard this, I said, ooh, this is good. New edition on who they would battle in the verses.
It'll be interesting if we're supposed to battle ourselves.
Yeah.
Think about it.
That's New Edition against New Edition.
I'm like, New Edition versus New Edition. That would be bananas. Okay. We would need a full 2.5 hour thing. Because you have the New Edition songs. You then have BBD songs, Bobby Brown songs, okay, Johnny Gill songs, Ralph Tresvant songs, okay. You have them as a group together, them as solo artists and whatnot. I would like to see it. I would. And I do think versions have to change a little bit and maybe it not always be, two rivalries or two opponents. Sometimes pick a group that can really battle, even if you want to battle, kid New Edition songs versus adult New Edition stuff. You know what I'm saying? It can go both ways. Okay, it's because if it's supposed to be a celebrate music, this would be an epic battle. I would prefer Jodeci. I would like Jodeci to battle like Dru Hill. I don't know why. Because they're not even in the same era. But Jodeci versus Dru Hill would be great to me. But I think I want to see New Edition versus New Edition. Just because I'm petty.
Solo projects against New Edition.
Who would win that?
New Edition.
Solo projects of New Edition. I don't know if my guys are being honest right now.
Are you kidding me?
There's a lot of catalog.
Two different energies, though.
It is.
Yeah. New Edition didn't make as many speed up tempos.
For that, I need y'all to battle. I need somebody to sign the contract today. T.I. Okay. T.I., we seen that picture, the video of his scalp, of him being bald or whatever, and he was on the streets morning takeover with oh my god, Young Jock and them. Okay, he was discussing the baldness.
God, it was comedy. I laughed. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be funny if it were true.
If you had alopecia,
it wouldn't be funny then. But I just laughed and you know, I ain't even respond to it. I just took my hat off and walked around.
Like, oh my God.
It was comedy. I laughed. You know what I'm saying? Respond to it. I just took my hat off and walked around.
I know, right? I was trying to be easy because I just saw you just a few weeks ago, and I was like, didn't I say that? Everybody was like, no, I was like, oh, is this real?
To it. I just took my hat off.
Seeing all that.
Man, nah. That's not my head of hair.
They came up with all
they
kind of things. They said, well,
Yeah,
maybe they be pulling too hard on this string.
Yeah, he started talking about.
It did look. Maybe that was an old video of him because here his locks do look a little bit longer. But if somebody photoshopped baldness on T.I., that's hilarious.
And he get him twisted too hard. As you could tell, he take care of it. It's just getting him twisted too hard. It's just getting him twisted too hard.
Somebody
tell me, them braids look like little ornaments hanging off his head. I said, look, man.
Now, see, but the thing is, so I mean, in the age of technology, everybody keep this phone in their hand, and this is where you depend on to get your news. But you have,
it's just getting them twisted.
You have to use discernment. You know, the word say use discernment. Okay. You understand? And discernment would say that the person that I've grown to know over these 25 years, you have I've grown to know as Tip. I can't see him moving around.
I can't see it.
In the house, let alone on stage like this. You know what I'm saying?
But how often do we see you from the back without a hat on?
I've grown to know as Tip. I can't see him moving around.
I can't see it.
In the house, let alone on stage like this.
I don't know. Okay, T.I. saying it's fake. It was AI. Okay. I don't know. Okay. The hair here looks longer than the hair in that video we saw, days ago, whatever. So I don't know if that was an old video when he was a bit more bald and it's grown in some more. We don't know if he had some miracle growth. Okay, that he added a couple pieces. We don't know. What we do know is I ain't seen you turn around. Okay. But yeah, the locks in that, because I don't think I have the old thing, because I don't see, he didn't turn around. He didn't turn around. Okay, so we don't know if it's bald or not. But sir, all I know is the hair grew in. Okay, maybe he don't have to be bald. Mariah, the scientist, and Young Thug are engaged. Now, I feel like anybody who proposes in the way he proposed, okay, I got a couple different angles of it because I was confused and dismayed, okay? I believe this was his event, and while she was performing, okay, he came out there in a prison suit, okay, in church shoes, okay, and janitor socks, and said, "Will you marry me?" Now I don't, because we can't quite hear stuff, okay? So again, the big "Will you marry me" on the jumbotron. Now, out of all of the video I've seen, I don't ever hear him say, "You know what, girl, I love you. You are the love of my life." Okay, and I would be honored if you marry me. You ask her out loud? So did you just put the Santa behind you and hold a ring out and said, and you didn't say nothing? Did she say yes? When he said, so what you say? And she replied, I guess we getting married. Now what now? Now even up close, okay, again, in the prison jumpsuit, shirt, shoes, okay, and down to the socks. I don't think she said yes. It felt awkward. It felt forced. It felt like I can't say no because I'm in a fucking room full of people. It's extremely public. To me, this is so controlling. To me, it's a difference when you propose maybe in front of the person's family and friends, okay? Which is, still a crowd, but it's intimate. When you propose to somebody in front of, 15,000 fans at a tour stop event, that is so impersonal to me.
Zoom in on that shit. Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that.
It's just so awkward. It felt so awkward. It felt so staged. It felt so it's not really about her. It's an ugly ring. It looked like a casket.
And love the word. Okay, you together.
And I saw one video of when he posed, he kind of grabbed her. It just feel weird. Because he didn't say nothing. And if he did, I know she can't hear him because it's too fucking loud in there. It's a Flintstone ring. She can't say no. When you force someone to accept something because you're doing it in public. Now, even when Cardi, when Offset did that to Cardi, they were already married at that point in time. That was just her getting her ring, not a handshake, bitch. Girl. So they engaged now to be married. Right. It was an engagement ring. It was wedding bands. Okay. And the ring to me looked like a casket. Okay. It's too much going on. I have one more. Yeah. I'm like, now why are you pulling on me? Now I guess this is the ring by itself. I need rich people to understand sometimes too much is too much. In my opinion. That ain't my ring. Ain't my fiance. Ain't my fights. But I feel like you said yes. I don't get it. I don't. It did not seem romantic. It did not seem like it was really about her at all. It was, I have a show here in Atlanta. Okay, I'm gonna put up, will you marry me? Okay, you're not gonna hear nothing I said because it's too loud. Okay, I'm gonna rub on your booty. Okay, I'm gonna be all up on your booty. Okay, and I just need you to say yes. And when she said, I guess I'm getting married, I guess she is. So I Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations. I don't, because y'all know I love love. I love love, but this doesn't feel like love. It's like, well, we've been together for a while. I guess I should propose to you. And it feel like her saying, I guess I should say yes. You propose in front of all these people who I don't know. I can't say no. I can't say no. And I think the fact that she didn't even seem excited. That's because there's being shocked about a proposal and you're shocked, and then there is, what the fuck are you doing? I guess so. What? Okay. Like, there was no shock. There was no excitement there on either part. It's like, well, I paid for the hooker. Might as well fuck her. I mean, I don't feel like fucking, but we here. I got condoms. Guess we gonna have sex. Well, I don't feel like working, but I'm in the office. Got my laptop. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like it didn't feel special. And I feel like when any person gets engaged, like, you're supposed to be excited about this. And neither of them seem like they're excited. Like, she's so calm. And to me, I feel like it's because he proposed to her on stage at his concert. It was his event. She was performing. He came out and proposed. I guess so. Bitch, kumbaya, your Lord. Girl, have fun with it. Okay? Have fun. That's your man. You love him. He love you. We're going to hope it works out. Okay? We're going to hope he don't cheat no more. Okay? We're going to hope all your dreams come true. It is a healthy marriage, a strong marriage, okay, that whether all the storms come prison time or baby mamas, I don't know. We're going to wish the best for y'all too, okay, that Jesus will fix it. But sometimes people just want to be married. They don't even care if the shit ain't worth it. Child, I'm like, y'all be on some bull stuff. I think all I have left is to tape myself because I don't even care about all this other shit. Brandy and Monica's tour wrapped up. They did 32 shows around the place, and I feel like I hope they do more shows next year. I hope they do the Boys Man Tour Part 2, and I hope they are able to fix any of our kinks. I hope they're able to do more cities. I want them to get bring back Kelly. Okay, bring back Kelly. But I want them to get I know some stops had Coco Jones, some did not. Money Long had, some health issues. Maya was not able to finish the tour out either. But I really hope they do something more. I hope a big tour company books them or whatever, and all the monies come about and a great time is had, because for the most part, I feel like it was a successful tour and they can do it again. Child, get to it. While Hot 97 fired E1 Warner and them, Netflix is now going to have podcasts on it. So Netflix will now be streaming. So the same way you would see stuff on like YouTube or whatever, and whatnot for at least for the Breakfast Club, they would now be streaming their video versions of their podcast, whatever, on Netflix. It's going to be the Breakfast Club, My Favorite Murder, Joe and Jada, Dear Chelsea, and other podcasts will now be the video versions will be on Netflix. I mean, that's a great thing. Congratulations, confetti. I think the last thing I'm gonna do today is just Tamar, because we are almost 2 hours in. So, because what is my title? I be forget. This is probably the thumbnail. We did Kandi, we did Tokyo Wayne. Okay. So Tamar, for some reason, is on a promotional tour, and she was on the Sherry Shepherd show. Okay. She was on Sherry Shepherd. She was on the Breakfast Club. I think it was one other interview she did, but I can't remember. So while being on there with Sherry Shepherd, you know, there was this whole thing about Towanda accusing Tamar of possibly fucking messing around with, canoodling with one of Tony's exes, okay?
Love all of y'all so much. It was an explosive dinner that almost turned physical.
No, it turned physical. Okay? We ain't gonna act like Tamar did not physically put her hands on Trina.
Then it was accusations of the money that was being stolen.
Because she accused Towanda of owing her some money.
When you see that, because y'all have already taped that, so when you see that play out on television, how does that make you feel, Tamar?
Let's see her deflect.
That was a lot. And
now, for someone who said a couple months ago, that her nose was fractured or her teeth was busted out, y'all think Tamar just had her face done? Could that be what it is? Because I promise y'all, I still don't believe what she said happened.
And I'm not even going to hold you. We have never.
No, you haven't.
On TV and off TV.
It hurt me to see y'all, because I've always watched you, because I always knew no matter how you fought, y'all was always coming back together.
Yeah.
Stop fighting. It ain't worth it.
And so that one right there, it just, it was hard for me.
It was a lot, but you know what? The truth is, Sherry, the only way out is through.
Or change behavior. You know, and the thing that kind of aggravates me with Tamar and how she's in denial about her piece and all this drama is Tamar never has any change behavior. Tamar gets worse and worse and worse when things happen. And while I'm not trying to say that Tamar is always the one to blame for everything, I do feel like Tamar plays victim in everything. And she only holds herself accountable like off camera and off, but never in the moments of things.
Okay.
You got to go through it in order to get to the other side.
And I understand, like, the going through it. I just didn't know how y'all were going to get through it, because your sister Towanda, she accused you of a romance with Tony's ex.
Which is crazy.
You know, and immediately, I mean, everybody thought it was Birdman, Tamar.
Where does that rumor come from?
It came from you, okay, on the Versus stage, twerking around with the people on stage and wiping Birdman's sweat. I feel like no one really believed Tamar was fucking Birdman. We all felt like Tamar's antics at the Versus was just extra, you know, uncalled for. Okay? We didn't need to see it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like no one felt like Towanda was saying that she banged Birdman. So even Tamar or even Sherry trying to make it seem like that was the notion, it wasn't. We all knew that even whatever it was Towanda brought up was something old. You know what I'm saying? So like the rumor really came from how you acted at the Versus. And most folks felt like you were being extra for attention.
I y'all the sisters. Where did it come?
Well, she didn't say Brian.
Right.
This Brian.
Okay.
So when Tamar makes it, because Tamar is not denying what Towanda accused her of. Tamar is saying, well, Towanda did not say this Brian. She wasn't talking about him, which to me means there is truth to what Towanda said.
But the truth is, I introduced Tony to her husband.
Okay, you introduced
Yeah. Brian and I were friends first.
Okay.
So now let me deflect away from, well, who did you fuck? Which one of Tony's men was it? We know Tony is married to Birdman now, okay? We don't care about Tony meeting Birdman years ago. That part don't matter, okay? What about you and Towanda and Tamar and Tony's other man?
Okay.
And like real like platonic friends. He was actually dating one of my friends a long time ago. So when they broke up, Brian and I became really good friends because him and Slim wanted to sign me to Cash Money Records.
Now why didn't want to do that? Was anybody on Cash Money Records that Josh wouldn't even fit anywhere?
Okay.
And so then he started speaking to me about my sister. I was like, my sister Mary, please go sit down somewhere. And so when Tony got a divorce.
That's old, because let me see, Tony Braxton marriages. Let's see. Tony was married to Carrie from 2001 to 2013. So again, she bringing up stuff from at least 10, 15 years ago. Girl, we don't care.
Right. He was serious about her and, made his way in.
So when Towanda said it, how did you feel? It upset you?
It upset me for several reasons.
Yeah.
Because now I'm a victim now. I'm a victim.
For reasons. Number one, it's not the truth. And the reason why it's not the truth is because that everybody knows that the person that she was speaking with was abusive towards me.
So let me bring up now, whoever Tamar was with before Vince was abusive. Because they said back then Tamar had facial work done, because he had beat her up. Okay. So I do recall years ago, there being conversation about Tamar having an abusive boyfriend, fiance, whatever, that man and whatnot. Okay. But I still feel like allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So it feel like Tamar know exactly what Tawanda's talking about, because she know it, because she's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So part of me feel like she's not saying it's not true. What she's saying is it wasn't Birdman for one, and whoever it was who either told Towanda what had went on was someone who Tamar was with and whatnot. So still some he say, she say bull stuff, okay?
Okay. And so it was the whole context of the, right. It didn't come out. So it's just, so even watching you on stage, I know that came up in social media, you was on stage, you call him Brian, I call him Birdman. I don't know.
I call him both.
That. Okay. I know.
Girl, okay, bye. So now Tamar also, where is it? Okay, right here. Is at odds with her sisters. Okay. Maybe not Tony, but to me, Tamar is at odds with probably Trina and Towanda. And the sooner they all admit y'all don't like each other and y'all need to stop trying to be friends and just be family. I see you at holiday events, at special events, but we not hanging out and talking every day.
But it was yesterday.
Now, because I'm not going to play the whole thing. Within her conversation about her sisters, at one point he said, well, we're in a healthy place now, meaning, we may not talk often. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather not talk often versus talk all the time. We fussing and fighting. But we've been saying that for years. To me, they try to put on this front as if they're great sisters when they're filming the show. And then Towanda puts on that same front. And then Tamar gets upset at Towanda for putting on that front as if they all not doing it. You know, y'all don't need to talk when y'all not filming because y'all don't get along like that. Again, unless it's special events and holidays, okay? But yeah, you're right. I don't talk to you on a regular basis because we don't get along. If you stop bringing that shit up, we probably can say it on the actual show. Y'all just jealous of me. That's what it is. Y'all just, girl, not they jealous. So I'm happy in the ass. So and what's crazy is Tamar be saying stuff on the show, right? And then when the fans agree with her and feel like, oh, they are jealous of her. You know what I'm saying? And then the fans don't like these sisters based on Tamar's rants about them. It makes shit worse. So I'm like, why even toss out stuff that you know ain't true? And that go for Tamar, Towanda, all of them. Why are any of y'all tossing out information that y'all know isn't true when you know the fans will hold on to it and then make y'all fuss about the shit? So it's weird to me that, again, she kind of denies her role in the drama with Towanda, even the stuff with Birdman. Like, you know why folk felt that way, because right after this said you was fucking that lady man, you on stage with Birdman. So you knew that would possibly be the narrative. Okay. Now, she also in her, because I don't know if I had that part on here.
We seen your bid verses.
Wait. Lauren LaRosa had asked her at a part of the interview about how she deals with her mental health struggles or whatever. And she brought up the beef for Funky Dineva. And in every interview she did on Sherry on here, she did not want to discuss him. Now I'm trying to see if I can find that part. Because no one, boom, perfect. This is right where it's at. Hold on, y'all. I want y'all to hear it in normal.
Since you're used to it's the best.
I think if you have these episodes, you being on when Tamar is not on her meds, we see her spiral more. You know what I'm saying? It's like with Kanye. When Kanye is, we can tell when that man is not on his meds. It's suggesting that Tamar was gonna like fight Lauren. I feel like Lauren asked about Funky made sense. Now my thing is, who sent a cease and desist? Okay, did Tamar? I think Tamar sent the cease and desist. I'm assuming Tamar posted that cease and desist letter on social media to Funky. That's what Lauren was bringing up. And Tamar saying, you know what, can we not talk about that? I think because Funky not even said, bitch, leave me alone. Okay? I don't want to do it. Leave me alone. Trying to just not even have a conversation about the stuff that she puts out on social media. To me, that's to the verge of Tamar always acting like I didn't do nothing. I don't want to talk about it. Can we not discuss it? Well, it wasn't. It was Towanda. Oh, we're fine. And I'm like, no, until Tamar fully just stops, and stop putting herself in the bullshit. I think that's when more people will only focus on the goodness. Because think about this, Tamar is now doing a press run for her album that came out 2 months ago. Okay, you are just now doing promo and interviews for an album that came out 2 months ago. And it was a good album, but girl, it was 2 months ago. And at one point, I know Lauren was also asking her, because Tamar said that she made it because she played. No, she said because Tamar cheated on somebody. I'm assuming Tamar cheated on JR. Okay. So she was saying how, well, yeah, you know, my ex, I did cheat on my ex. You know, he was heartbroken. And he did really read a text on my phone about, you know, some guy had shit to my uterus. So she's saying all of that came from a real place. I said, child, I guess so. So again, she's up here trying to promote the music, but still being messy. Because who you cheated on? And with who? And when Lauren said, what is the ex in the video? And she meant Vince. And they was kind of, oh, did she mean Medici's like, no. Did y'all forget her fucking ex-husband was in the fucking movie? Okay, look. JR did say she cheated. So Tamar's also discussing that, you know, she did cheat because she wasn't over her ex. And some folks think the ex could be the Nigerian guy, David. I'm not sure. But I'm like, who shit to the uterus? That's just weird. Anyway, but yeah, to me, Tamar is still in denial about the role she plays and the negative press that she gets. And as soon as she realized, girl, just sing the song. Now, Tamar was involved and because it was the 30th anniversary of Wait and Exhale. Okay. And they had people singing songs. Okay, I'm this last part of it. And Tamar was singing Not Gonna Cry.
I want your love and your self-control, working every day of the week.
Now, I don't know why he sound like that. This song is not good for her voice. You know, Tamar sometimes just sings loud and not on key. And there's a difference.
Was that the trouble? No one else was there, helping you get on your feet.
Why are you mad? So yeah, Tamar, go to the studio, sing the song right. I also think maybe because her teeth ain't right, and she got the new titties. Okay, Tamar, it's her because her nose was fractured, her teeth got knocked out, she got new titties. Okay, so maybe because she had used her new mouth, her new boob, she can't breathe right. Okay, she can't sing on key. Again, not all songs work for all voices. And to me, Tamar is a prime example of a person who is a great singer, but sometimes she has no control of her voice. Okay, sometimes Tamar she has no voice control, volume control, tone control, titty control, teeth control, nose control. And I said that could be why she sounded bad here, because we're not gonna act like she can't sing, because she can sing. However, girl, if you can't sing right with them new teeth, let the teeth settle in. Okay, let the boobs settle in, and then do what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, but yeah, we not gonna cry because that song sucked. Anyway, that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Okay, I now have to do what? Make a thumbnail. Okay. Look, I hope y'all enjoyed my foolishness today. Okay. Make sure to watch the other videos I have up on my channel. Okay. There are other videos up. Go watch them. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have more topics for me to get into. We can watch them together, child. Together. Remember, I am on Santa's petty list. Okay. And I might wear this shirt tomorrow. I might. So don't judge me if I do. I'll wear it for heaven. Anyway, but y'all like the video. Okay. Y'all make sure to subscribe. Okay. Comment in the comment section. All of that good stuff. Okay. Thank y'all for being here, for tuning in. Okay, a good time had by all. Okay, liking and commenting and subscribing. Y'all be safe. Okay, y'all have a good night and all that stuff. And tomorrow, 9 p.m.-ish, come on back around here. Okay, and I'll see what else we can talk about. But I love y'all. Good night. Bye.